Hello and welcome to your latest Scottish forecast brought to you by the Met Office. There's a lot of cloud around across Scotland through the rest of this weekend. Some rain around too, particularly across the north and the west of Scotland. Best chance of something a little bit drier and brighter further towards the east. So you can see here a lot of cloud on the map through Saturday afternoon. Just about anywhere could see some rain or drizzle, particularly towards Orkney and Shetland through the afternoon, with some patchy rain further towards the west as well. There will be some dry weather too and a bit of limited brightness, particularly towards the east. Aberdeenshire having a fairly bright afternoon at times. Now winds will still remain fairly brisk towards the north and the west, but they will be lighter than they were on Friday, and actually for most areas it will be fairly mild as well, with afternoon highs of 7 or 8 degrees, but still colder towards the Northern Isles with a high of just 3 degrees there across Lerwick. So through the rest of Saturday into the evening and overnight, then we hang on to a lot of cloud around across Scotland. Again, some patchy rain or drizzle, particularly towards the north and the west, but the heaviest, more persistent rain again spreading in across the northern and the western Isles through the night. Now here winds will continue to strengthen as well, where we could see some local gales by the early hours of the morning, turning quite breezy elsewhere, but winds won't be quite so strong the further south and the east that you come. But thanks to all the cloud around overnight, it won't be a particularly cold night anywhere. Overnight lows falling to around 5 to 8 degrees, very mild indeed for this time of the year. Something still a little bit colder though across Orkney and Shetland. So most of us will get off to a fairly cloudy start on Sunday morning, and this cloudy conditions continue for most areas through the rest of the day. But by the afternoon, a bit of a northwest-southeast split then, really towards the north and the west, some heavier, more persistent rain spreading in once again, particularly heavy across the northwest Highlands. Something a bit drier though the further south and the east you come, with the best chance of some limited brightness, particularly across parts of Aberdeenshire. Still remaining quite windy, particularly towards the north and the west, but for all areas it will be another very mild day for the time of the year, with much milder conditions spreading in across Orkney and Shetland, with here afternoon highs of 9 or 10 degrees Celsius. But there will be some changes into the early part of next week then. We'll start to see areas of low pressure sweeping in towards the north of the UK, pushing in various weather fronts in across the country, firstly on Monday, secondly on Tuesday. But it's the strength of the wind we need to keep the closest eye on. Some very tightly packed isobars, particularly by Tuesday. So we could see some very strong winds indeed. So already we do have a yellow be aware warning in force for those strong winds across Scotland. Definitely worth staying in touch with the forecast for that. So lots going on with the weather. For more information, you can always follow us on social media, and I'll see you again soon.